reasons to get that in place. But I'm curious, why were you steered toward this IUL?
So I have, just right now doing what my company offers as far as life insurance goes, right? So I've been seeing some of my friends acting as, marketer for this IUL, and they say good things, but I did my own just research. Some of the things I saw was that if you miss paying your premium, you just lose everything you've paid. And so just that alone just puts me away, right? So I was trying to get some professional recommendation as to what direction to go to. So that's what
Well, the difference, term life is meant to do one thing: replace the income. All of these permanent life insurance policies, whole life, index, universal life, you name it, their goal is to have this cash value portion as well that builds over time. And so they start touting it, the salespeople, they tout it as this investment, and you can borrow from your money tax-free, and there's a floor, so you're not going to lose money if it's they have all of these slick marketing tactics they'll pitch on you. And here's the funny thing, Dio, I've never heard anyone speak positively about index universal life that wasn't selling it. Isn't that a red flag to you, that the guy telling you about this sells it?
Say it's not so, George.
Say it's not so. Well, let me tell you how it works. So you pay a hefty monthly premium, probably 10 times what you would for a term life policy with the same policy value, some of which goes toward paying for the life insurance, more of which disappears in fees. And the leftovers are added to that cash value portion of the policy. So with an index universal life policy, the cash value will grow based on a stock market index, like this S&P 500. You've heard of that?
Yeah.
So let's say it did what it did in 2024. 44% return. Amazing. So your cash value is insulated by a 0% floor there. So if the S&P goes, cash value increases up to a cap. So you're probably not going to get 24%, which is frustrating. But there's a cap that it can go down. So they pitch this as, hey, this is a much safer investment than doing it on your own. Well, here's the deal. They ignore the existence of dividends, which is like the bonus profit that you get out of these investments. And so with a normal investment account, you'd reinvest the dividends. They don't actually do that. They only look at the net change in that price. And so you're better off investing on your own. You're better off getting term life on its own. Never combine insurance and investing. So I hope that helps just explain the heart behind it and not just, well, bad. And here's the deal. I'm going to get blown up by the insurance folks out there. They're going to be clipping this video out and be like, here's where George is wrong. But they're out to get your commissions. I'm out to make sure that Dio's family is taken care of if something happens to him. I got no skin in the game.
All right, let's for those that are cynical, George, I don't want any hate, but I will.
Ken don't want that smoke. Thank you.
Are you making any commission with this advice?
Zero. You can use whatever company you want. I'm just telling you, Xander's the folks that I use. They're the folks that I trust across the board for all types of insurance. But I got my term life policy through them. Super affordable. And the term life, the payment is going to be exactly the same. And here's how they do it. They take the risk of a 40-year-old guy named Dio, and they go, all right, well, it'll be cheaper when he's young. It's going to get more expensive when he's older. So they take all of that and divide it over that policy. $50 a month. And Dio, I hope we never have to use it, right? I hope the policy, and you still are living 20 years from now, and you go, all right, but by then you're self-insured because you followed the Ramsey plan, right? You've gotten out of debt, you paid off your house, you've been investing for 15 or 20 years. That now replaces that life insurance so that you're self-insured.
You called us today, both of us do this. We do not have anything but term. We got kids, so we're only telling you to do what we do. There you go.
I really appreciate your time. Thank you so much.
I think you, by the way, I think you have such a fun name. I don't know if you hear that all the time.
Right? Yeah, I want to know that word. I was hoping you weren't going there, and you weren't there.
I liked it. Okay, because I liked that you thought immediately when I sang that may be where I was going.
He probably gets that.
We've known each other too long. I don't think he's had anybody sing that to him before.
If he wasn't hung up on, he'd have different thoughts, right?
I would apologize to the audience, but I thought it sounded pretty good.
I'm glad you said it, not me.
This is the
With more frequency than you know, I get calls and emails from people dealing with the recent loss of a spouse or a parent, with the struggle and the heartache they've been experiencing. At a time they should be grieving, and what breaks my heart the most is the strain and tension they're going through because of money, especially when it's a situation that could have been avoided. If you have a family, it is your responsibility to have term life insurance. It is one of the things you do to show you care. And yes, this is an ad for Xander Insurance. But since this is one of the most effective ways I have to get my point across, so be it. For over 25 years, I've been